today is day 60 of the journey, 29th of November 2024. So basically it's the journey, the challenge, the season, let's just call it, has the first 2/3 of the season have finished. Don't mind my mind bugging because I'm very sleepy. To be honest, this video will just be a kind of an accountability check and what I did wrong, what I did right this month. So I'll just get into it. So the beginning of this month was pretty steady, like the end of October. Not very great, but also not very bad. But I've realized trends, let's just call it, and that is that my screen time each week, the average rose a bit, about 1 hour, 1 hour 30. So it's becoming a serious issue. But also, I don't know why, but when there's written like screen time 4 hours, then it has something like, let's just say 3 hours YouTube, and then 2 hours, I'm just giving examples, 2 hours Instagram, but it doesn't really add up, so I don't really know the spent time. But yesterday it was a lot. Ooh, really the worst day of the whole challenge till now, let's just say. So I'll need to work on that. And for the rest, to be honest, I finished my first book, so that's good. My second book has 50 pages left, so I'm good with that. Obviously, waking up before the required time is still the same as the beginning. In the weekends around 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m. For school 7 a.m. But to be honest, it's really messing my mind up because now that we're entering the exams, I need to study, and most of the time I studied very late. So most of the time I sleep at 1 a.m. and then if I wake up at 7 a.m. I'm very sleep deprived. So that's why I'm a bit like silent, or if you get what I mean right now. And obviously it's better to sleep a full 8 hours because research has shown, I don't know the research, I just know that a research has shown that a guy at 25 or at 15 or at 17, 18, if he sleeps around 5 to 6 hours every day, he has the testosterone level of somebody 10 years older than him. Obviously 17 to 27 isn't really bad, or 15 to 25 is actually good because the testosterone still needs to rise. But if you're like 23, 24, then it becomes a big difference. So I really need to fix the sleep as well. What were the other things? Get closer to God, obviously. Most of the days I've prayed, but some days I felt just, when I've entered home, I felt knocked out. So to be honest, now if I get home, I will probably feel knocked out because I don't know why, but I'm really tired. So there's nothing to really talk about in this video except the things that you need to remember, obviously. Like, the time is running up, you still have 1 month, but it will pass very quickly. So I finished the first book, still 50 pages. If you haven't even started your first book, well, it's time to get started because that 1 month is gonna pass very quickly with the exams and stuff for the teenagers. Yeah, for the rest, obviously, if this challenge is over, after the challenge, try to still keep the habits with you, even if it's difficult. Obviously, you can lower the challenges every day, but if you want to achieve success, most of these habits that we have during this journey are essential. So if you don't have them, it will be more difficult. One example for training every day. if you don't train every day after this challenge, yeah, not the best thing to do. Training every day, it ranges from doing 50 push-ups or 5 pull-ups all the way to running a marathon, as you can see, as you know. So training every day, it's really not that difficult. Just drop down and do 50 and it's over. And with that, I'll just say, always remember, Khan always delivers.